Hi everyone, we have prepared latest market updates for March 13th, 2023. HSBC saves British division of Silicon Valley Bank. HSBC bought the UK unit of bankrupt Silicon Valley Bank (SVB) for a symbolic £1 on Monday, saving a key lender to tech startups in Britain and helping to contain the fallout from the biggest banking collapse since the financial meltdown. This came after U.S. authorities took steps to save deposits and prevent the spread of infection caused by the sudden collapse of parent bank SVB. The deal, which would see one of the world's largest banks with $2.9 trillion in assets take the doomed British unit of the technology lender under its wing, ended frantic negotiations between the government, regulators, and potential buyers. The Bank of England said it orchestrated the sale to maintain confidence in the financial system and minimize any impact on British tech companies. It stated that deposits as the bank were safe as a result of the sale and that the banking system as a whole was safe. Britain's FTSE 100 blue chip stock index was down 1% in early trading after falling 1.7% Friday amid global market turmoil caused by the collapse of SVB. HSBC shares were down 1.7%. Bitcoin and USDC rise as US intervenes in SVB. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies rose Monday after U.S. authorities announced plans to limit the impact of the Silicon Valley Bank collapse, and cryptocurrency company Circle assured investors of the safety of its bond. The U.S. Treasury and Federal Reserve announced a series of measures to stabilize the banking system and said SVB depositors would be able to access their deposits on Monday. The measures came after authorities took over a New York-based Signature Bank, the second bank to collapse in days. Stablecoin USD Coin USDC, which lost its 1-to-1 peg to the dollar and hit a historic low on Saturday because of concerns about the exposure of Circle, the company behind USDC, to SVB, has recovered. Its rate was $0.9917, closer to par and above last week's lows of about $0.88. Circle CEO Jeremy Allaire said in a tweet that his $3.3 billion USDC reserve deposit held a collapsed Silicon Valley Bank will be fully available when U.S. banks open Monday. Bitcoin is up about 8% from Sunday's lows, trading at $22,568. Oil rose slightly as China's economy recovered. Oil prices rose in Asian trading on Monday, reversing a weak start as a rebound in Chinese demand and a weaker dollar supported a market rattled by the prospect of further interest rate hikes in the United States. After an initial decline in early trading, Brent crude futures rose 0.3% to $83.03 a barrel. West Texas Intermediate WTI crude oil futures rose 0.3% to $76.91 a barrel. Market sentiment was choppy as fears of further monetary tightening by the Federal Reserve were exacerbated by high U.S. crude oil inventories, ANZ Bank analysts said in a note Monday morning. The collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and New York Signature Bank and concerns about possible contagion led to a sell-off in U.S. assets late last week, which also put downward pressure on the dollar. Saudi Aramco CEO Amin Nasser's comments on Sunday about demand for crude oil from China also provided some support.